Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to do a daily twin flame reading. And I have the Divine Love Tarot deck and the Sacred Souls messages. So let's start out with the Divine Love and see what are the messages for this day. So, Holy Spirit, we got two coming out. What are the messages for this twin flame read? What any other messages? Okay, and we got one sticking out of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. This is, I feel like this is cutting through, see the big rope in the middle, the knot. This is, the sword of truth, cutting through any obstacles, any challenges with the sword of light, the sword of truth. Archangel Michael helping to do this. It also looks like a spider web, the weaving of fate. So this is part of you and your person's learning to be able to cut through the challenges and the obstacles. You learn from the experience of doing this. You learn valuable soul lessons. And so it's showing that it's happening, that the overall energy is this. So really powerful message. Archangel Michael with you. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So this is luck being on your side. This is destiny. And here we have the spider web again. Yeah, the weaving of fate, destiny, luck on your side, the wheel moving in your favor. And this is a 10, which is new beginnings and leadership. And look at the joy coming from from this person and the people, because there's one one behind, and I feel like that spirit cheering you on, having your back as well. Then we have the Ace of Cups. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. This is, filling your own cup with love and having that full cup to then disperse, to shine your light and to give to other people. And, this is giving to each other as well, having that light to shine, to show the way for others, for your person, and your person, gravitating toward learning to fill their own cup, learning to, really nurture, give back to themselves, to choose themselves in the situations that they're in. So choosing of themselves means choosing of you. Then we have the Emperor. So they are doing this. They are working. They are becoming. And there's that huge sword of truth that they've been using to cut through. Look at this. To cut through the challenges and the obstacles that, that are on their path. And it looks like, the bottom of it is that black, getting rid of, cutting through any fear and releasing any fear that has to do with your connection. I also feel this is, becoming the authority in their lives, and you becoming authority within your life, validating yourself, relying on your own spiritual gifts, that kind of thing. And then we also have the Two of Wands. This may be choices that that you have, and if you look, this is, this reminds me of Gemini, the the twins. This reminds me of that as well. But this shows that, you are of one mind, one body, is in the form of chakras. You share chakras with your person, and you are one mind. And this is, this is showing the similarities between the two of you, but also the differences. And that helps your connection work. It helps build, power. It's the unconditional love that you're stepping forward in your connection. But this is showing that you are not only combined by the chakras, but by the mind, telepathic communication. This is, the third eye, seeing each other's visions, being able to do that, um, being able to sense when the other person is near, that intuitive part of you. Um, wow, and I see this as walking away, walking away from the past, from any sharks, walking away from the past, and climbing those steps to ascension. And we have the hangman. This is surrendering all your connections, surrendering all your worries, concerns, the timing of it, the when, the how, surrendering all of it and continuing, to focus within, to focus on yourself and giving yourself that love, that, that cup of love, that confidence, that nurturing yourself from within is going to help. But surrendering all of it allows the divine to step in and work their magic. So let's get started. Let's see what the message is from your person. What is the message from your person? And we have the moon. Wow, the moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. Wow, so this is, I believe this is a message to, it says, hang in there, be patient, you are on the right track. And so the moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. This is like being able to go into your fears and release them, kind of surrendering the connection to the Most High so that you can step forward, on your own path and, show patience and acceptance for the journey, the twin flame journey. But yeah, this is, this is looking at the fears and releasing any fears that you have about your connection and, hanging in there, being patient and accepting things as they are in your connection. So really positive message from your person. And let's see, what do you want to say to your person? Oops, I've got one coming out. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Wow, you got the star and they got the moon. I mean, they told you about the moon. You're telling them about the stars. You're telling them stay steady, go with the flow, and that's surrender and do the right thing. So you know that you're on the right path. You're encouraging them to make decisions, make choices to come toward you. And they are working to do that, to cut out any obstacles, any challenges on their path so they can make their way towards you. And the star symbolizing wish fulfillment and healing. So really beautiful energy here. And I hope that helps. I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste.